Danner and Anik realized that questioning Feng, Zoe's father, was super important after talking to Ulysses in Show 7. In Season 2, Episode 8 of the Afterparty, Zoe digs up evidence by contacting Kyler, the wedding videographer. Feng sent an invitation to the wedding to Kyler, a skateboarding dude who was interested in making popular TikTok videos. The plan was to film the nuptials and use the footage to drum up traffic for his Bao Bing restaurant. In the 8th show of the Afterparty, Danner and Anik examine some uncovered film to see whether Feng is the main guy to watch. What happened in the Afterparty Season 2 Episode 8? The events of the most recent show have made Feng the main guy to watch. However, it seems that neither Feng nor Vivian are interested in being talked to by Anik and Danner. The investigator and her apprentice decide to make do with what they have rather than force the pair. The wedding videographer, Kyler, is located online thanks to Zoe, and after learning of the murder, he seems to have no qualms about making his footage public. Vivian begs Zoe to come with her because she has something extremely important to discuss just as Danner, Anik, and Zoe are preparing to look over the recordings after showing the door to a disgruntled Travis, who also wants to join in the detective work. Zoe claims she's set to start watching the films, but Anik suggests she should accompany their mother instead. Feng, meantime, chooses to join Anik and Danner while they watch the videos, and he explains to them that anything they will see him doing is justified since he loves his family. Our first inkling of uncertainty arises when we learn that Feng is having money woes with his fancy ice cream company, after we have gotten through what we already know via Kyler's eyes, which includes applying an explosion filter to Anik's automobile inadvertently striking Feng's truck. Feng reassures Danner and Anik, however, saying that money woes are something that every little biz has to deal with. Feng's strategy for winning Edgar over and getting him to put money in his company involves a shaved ice tree he calls Bao Bing. He got the concept for the little biz from a dessert he and Vivian had in Taiwan. However, Feng's money woes don't seem to be as little as he claims. Feng's vehicle was towed in another video because of a license hiccup, and he can't afford to pay the fine. At the very same time, Ulysses arrives. Feng confesses that the vehicle problem wasn't the reason he left the pre-wedding meal instead of confronting his traitorous brother. The essentials for the wedding food, however, are taken and stored in the refrigerator. Vivian saw this and worriedly inquired as to how everything was doing. She also inquires as to whether or not Ulysses's homecoming's a headache for Feng. Feng tells his wife that he has no problems with it if it makes Grace happy, and he also tells her that he loves her so much, and you can see the sincerity in the man's eyes. This is a very touching moment, and Ken Jeong knocks it out of the park. Feng's first try to get Edgar to put money in flops as Edgar doesn't seem interested in his little biz and is instead captivated by Ulysses's cool instrument. Feng, discouraged, backs out but does not give up. Anik learns about the affair through Ulysses and advises Vivian to tell the truth to Zoe. After hearing this, Vivian decides to come clean to Zoe and Grace about her romance with their uncle many years ago. Both Zoe and Grace are taken aback by this news, but Grace in particular seems concerned that they may be messing up family stuff. But Vivian manages to persuade her girls that it's all in good fun, and that her real deal has always been their father, Feng. After this comes a heart-to-heart for Zoe, who sees in her parents' relationship a reflection of her own with Anik. Grace, overcome with emotion, tells her mom and sister that she has feelings for Hannah. All of us care about Feng's narrative, but in one of the videos, Isabel makes it clear that she has Edgar's number and that he will pay for whatever he has done. But Edgar acts like nothing has ever occurred and ignores her. At the wedding reception, Feng's Bao Bing is killing it, but his son-in-law won't even taste it and instead insists on eating just cake. Desperate to serve Edgar Bao Bing at the after-party, Feng makes one more try. Unfortunately for Feng, Edgar doesn't like Bao Bing, and to make matters worse, Roxana dislikes it as well, so Edgar won't put money in Feng's little biz even if he succeeds this time. Feng throws up the chase and runs away from Edgar. The next morning, he is roused from sleep by Grace's screams and immediately rushes to the location. Grace's lack of a prenup implies that upon Edgar's death, she stands to receive everything. This may potentially alleviate Feng's cash crunch, yet, Feng's mind blown at the news of Edgar's death is evident in Kyler's video. Feng has told Anik, between us, that he is doing all of this to impress his wife, thus he is definitely not a killer. A nice dude who would do everything for his wife's joy. Returning to Isabel, in what is easily the most out-of-place sequence of the show, Isabel asks Anik if he wants the big metal statue that sits proudly outside Edgar's room. When Anik informs Isabel that Edgar has just passed away, she brushes him off and leaves. After Anik and Danner move in response to Kyler's video, Isabel reveals that she has found the killer and it is not Grace. In the next show, we hope to learn more about it.